Can I tell my story? If y'all down to listen, get y'all attention. But I just wanna speak from the heart and with conviction. What do you do when that letter from your landlord reads eviction? You packing trash bags in your kitchen. Pack the 88 Sentra up and get the fuck. Crying cause Christmas kept missing us. I'm giving up, I'm only 6 years old. My pops kept the car running cause we were sleeping and they know you hear my stomach rumbling. My mama skated with a drug habit. One of the lasting memories was watching Roger Rabbit. Late summer with a fan in your room. Man, I was higher than the man on the moon. At that time, these are some...
What up, YouTube? This your boy Download back for another reply. But before then, let's talk about something that's going on in the music industry, man. So, did you guys hear about the 3,000 former interns that worked at Warner Music Group coming together to sue them over back pay that they never fucking received? In which... that's pretty fucking interesting. Because you know, as interns, you automatically come into it thinking that these motherfuckers ain't gonna pay for a goddamn thing. You're lucky if you're getting expenses. And I understand the point of internships, man. And I know people that have gone through internships and actually have succeeded or at least gotten better positions to get jobs. But ultimately, the music industry has abused the internships, man, to the point that these motherfuckers need to get sued, you dig? Like, they pretty much use it as slave labor. And then they treat your interns like shit. And honestly, I ain't mad at them dudes for trying to get some kind of money off of this shit. But anyway, on to today's reply. Today's reply is to that Gucci Mane featuring rich homie Quan, Say a Prayer. And you know what? This is just another track in a long list of tracks that are complete garbage from Gucci Mane. Like, he does this so often, it makes it just seem like it's a skit. I mean, he makes it look easy to be this fucking bad. Like, you have to just not practice for years in order to remain as garbage as Gucci Mane has been. But really, the main thing I want to talk about this is the fact that it's about that time for Gucci Mane to be building up and recording a whole lot, man, because if you've been keeping your eyes on the news, he's pretty much going to jail to 2016. In which most rappers, man, when they get this news, they're in the studio day and night building up a whole lot of shit that they can slowly leak over time in order to keep the fan base that they have now once they go in and finally when they get out. Personally, if I was Gucci Mane, I wouldn't be doing what most rappers is doing by just straight up leaking new material every so often and leaking full mixtapes. See, I would build all this material, man, and slowly, one at a time, drop tracks on fucking iTunes and sell all them joints for $1. That way he can keep a little bit of income coming in while he's away and consistently drop music for his fans. But anyway, on to today's article from downloadpads.com. And today's article is about New Age Jim Crow. And it's time for you motherfuckers out there to open your eyes and see the obvious fact that we are in Jim Crow right now. See, Jim Crow laws was pretty much the separate but equal shit, but yet wasn't shit equal. You may be asking yourself, how is that happening today? It's obvious, man. Once you are labeled as a fucking criminal, then you are treated separate and unequally than a motherfucker, man. You can't do shit. You can't even get a fucking job. And the jails are pretty damn close to plantations. Now you may be asking, okay, these people who became criminals, that was something that they decided to do. They deserve to be in jail. All of that bullshit. Let me give you some raw stats for that ass. Black people are what? 13% of the fucking population. Period. Overall. Wow, white people are what? 73 to 78%, somewhere around there. They're the fucking majority for now. Now you tell me why black people are 38% of the people that are in jail when white people, the mass majority of America, is 35%. Yes, we are the majority in jail. So you are telling me that motherfuckers out in the suburbs don't smoke weed, they don't deal drugs, they don't push pills, they don't do none of this shit. A former US Marshal came out and said his superiors told him to not go after crime in the suburbs and areas like that, man, and focus directly into the inner cities because they got the political clout. So if you go and fuck with them, then the whole task force will fall apart. That sounds like we're being targeted to be in jail, and once we're criminalized, then we're pretty much criminals for the rest of our lives. I mean, how is this not Jim Crow? I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there. And you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article. And you can also click on this video right now to send you to yesterday's